This city, this team, this time. This time it was different to anything we had seen before. This time we stood strong. This time we stayed calm. This time there were heroes. This time we did what so many thought would be impossible. This time we have done the treble. This time, Manchester City are champions of Europe.
The Blues are in dreamland!
This is the one we need. Yes, yes. Can you hear us? You can hear us. Yes, yes. How are we all doing? Speak, boys. Why can't they hear you? This is what I want to know. Speak now. Speak now.
Yes, yes.
There you go. Right.
Hey.
There we are. We've got them. We found them. How are we doing? Big up everyone. treble winning City. The parade is today, so thought we can do like a little build up and we can speak about the situation today. Still, our thoughts. The weekend is over, but celebrations aren't, and not for us, not for the players. Players were in Ibiza yesterday doing bits. But if you're new to the stream, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. The watch on that we did at the weekend was absolutely incredible. Big up everyone for your support on that stream. It was actually wild. Yeah, that's it. Parade mode, isn't it? War says, what is the temperature the Sheddy had? The Sheddy had heat is it's up there with the watch on, and the watch on was bad. The watch on was
boiling point.
Yeah, boiling point. So first things first, people asking about time of the parade. 6:30, is that right?
Yeah, around 6:30 is meant to start. Now we are due one of them, like like when you get the rapid thunderstorms, we are due one of them at around.
There's one at Park Life, bro. They shut down Park Life for like an hour and a half.
That's tropical, man. That's proper tropical weather, like one extreme to the next.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that's a thing. But yeah, it's I think they're due on stage at 7:30. So the actual parade is due to take around an hour, according to sort of City's official schedule. But I just don't know whether they might just hold it back a little bit if it does start pissing it down. Then yeah, they might just delay it. But it says around around 6ish, around 6:30.
Yeah, so, and then there is a map of the parade for people who want to know. I think on City's Twitter, it's on City Xtra as well. You get more show updates there as well. Are you lads going to the parade? Anyways, yes. Me and LBR, you can't like just fly over like that. Just teleport you, innit? Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there at the parade. I genuinely can't wait, especially because the last time, bro. The last year's parade was sick. So I'm hoping that this year's parade still is just as good, like, and it's levels, man. Because obviously we just want to treble. It's gonna be a hot one, sweaty as anything. So make sure you hydrate. Look at that. Look at me giving advice, bro. I'm telling people to hydrate, drink water.
I'm actually good right now. You know, you're all talking about going to the parade. People saw all the Istanbul clips. I'm actually, the FOMO I have right now is actually burning me alive. I'm just sitting here. The FOMO is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. But I've got big boy responsibilities that I have to look after here, unfortunately. But it's eating me alive, man. It's killing me.
Yeah, but we should tell people, innit? You're doing a watch along of the parade, so people who can't go, Hugh will be taking you through the watch along, and you can chill and you can talk about shit. So that'll be good, Bray.
Yeah, no. Listen, the chat. Anybody who's not going, come and join me at. Well, we scheduled for like 6:30, 7. Yeah. Come and join me at about 6:30, 7, and we'll do a watch along for the parade, and we'll live it together through screens. Us people who can't get to Manchester, we'll live it together through screens. But yeah, it'll be a good time, no doubt, man.
Who's the plastic now, Hugh?
Oh, you, this guy.
The table is turned.
You're killing me here, man. You're killing me here. Yeah. Honestly.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so obviously he'll be doing a watch on that. I don't think that'll still be sick. There's a lot of people who are still in Istanbul, so you can't make the stream in that. So get quite a few heads there. You might tune in, which is good. Alex says he's going. You lot should do a vlog.
I said this yesterday. I said one of you should do a vlog.
Vlog it.
Okay.
How the tables are turned. You're now the vloggers.
Yeah, but there's a difference, like, because we'll get caught in 4K, bro, innit? Like, the higher quality of the vlog, the higher quality of us getting caught and cancelled.
Listen, you made a mug out of me a few times in my vlogs. Remember me tripping over in Munich and all that? Listen, it's time you whipped out the cameras and started showing the people what you get up to when you're out of your mum's basement.
Yeah. There's your issue, though. I never leave mum's basement, innit? That's why I don't do it.
Can't be caught in 4K if you don't go outside.
Yeah, can't get caught touching grass. I can't touch grass, innit?
Has it set in for you boys?
Not at all. Not at all. I've been watching it all morning, to be fair, like loads of because the day after usually is when you take it like even more in, don't you? You just watch all the interviews afterwards again. Like some people watch the whole game again, some people just watch the highlights and stuff like that. I did the same with the FA Cup the next day, looking at that, and then I did it today, and again I was like tearing up and that, like getting gassed, but then I don't think it's hit me properly yet. We've just made history.
I don't think it'll hit me until I get over to Manchester again. Until I get to like maybe the first game of the season next year, and there's all like treble bunting everywhere, and we're singing songs about being treble winners, and you're like, right, it's actually real, you know. You guys might today because you'll see all 3 trophies, you'll see all the things on the streets, and it might actually when you see the Champions League trophy in person, you might go, oh shit, like it's done.
You know, it's crazy, right? When you look at the size of that fucking Champions League trophy, you see them all in the dressing room, they're all like lifting it up and that. I know it's big in it, but then when you actually put it into the players' hands and they're holding it, it's like fucking hell, it's huge, man. It's massive.
Big, man.
But yeah, I think you're right here. I think that's when it'll hit me. Is this something for you yet, bro? Nah, LB.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's sunk in yet. It's I think when I see the parade, I think then I'll be like, yo.
That like Hugh said, I think you are right. Yeah. I think when me and LB at the parade in a bit, I think that's where it'll hit.
Yeah, I think that when I see them lift the trophies in the parade, I think it'll probably hit there a little bit there, and it's like it's just mad, isn't it? It's just a mad achievement and that, and very rare, very very rare. It happened twice in this country, 9 times across Europe, so it's an incredibly rare thing, and so I don't know, man. It's a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one, and. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Andres, are you in the same room? No, we're not in the same room. None of this looks like the same room. I mean, oh wait, Andres is the guy who asked that, innit? And I said it always happens in the stream. Everyone asks it. Yes, Andres. Lauren with a 5. Yes, Lauren says 0 conceding the FA Cup from open play, 0 losses in the Champions League, 0 easy runs in both. This so-called small club called Man City made big teams look smaller. Right, that
factual information.
And Crystal B again with a 5. He says, Hugh lad, I feel your pain. My mum's in hospital. Something's more important in life. Enjoy, lads. Give it a good one for those who can't go. City till I die. Yes, that's Crystal B. Hopefully,
hope your mum's all right.
Mum. Yeah. Family comes first. 100%.
Yeah.
Did you see them chanting, have you everyone a treble, have you fuck? Zinnikar just put in the chat there.
Yeah.
That's funny, that is funny, that. And Jack Grealish out till 6 in the morning is peak Grealish. Like he just knew that'd be a thing.
He's just us, man. He's just living what we would be like if we were there.
Yeah, that is.
He's one of the lads, isn't it?
Yeah, he is one of the lads. Have you seen it when he's with his mate in the room? And he's still singing Jack Grealish, and then his mate's like basically collapsing. He's like just falling asleep, sat up, whilst tunes are blaring out.
I'm jealous of them, man. I'm proper jealous of them.
Yeah, same, man. Same.
Yeah, it was popping. It was popping hard, and tonight's probably going to be another sick night for them. They'll probably go out again.
They are apparently. Joe Mayfield Depot.
They've got that.
Depot Mayfield, they've got that. So tonight the plan is they're all going to go there. Which is crazy. That'll be scenes.
But that holds like 6,000.
I know, yeah. Why don't they open it up to like fans and that? Imagine, bro, they couldn't. Imagine they're on the stage, they just want everyone get to Mayfield Depot. Or whatever. I don't know which round it is. Anyway, get there. That would be crazy. Well, it's not going to happen. It would be crazy. It holds bare heads, though.
It's a private event, is it?
Yeah.
I imagine they were those, isn't it?
I'll find the tweet. It was Freddie tweeted it. I just spoke
to get Jordy Porty and LB into Mayfield Depot, people. Get the word out there. Get them in. We need some inside.
Get us on the inside job, innit? Inside information.
Infiltrate, man. Infiltrate.
Oh, there's a bit of breaking news for British Romano mode. Man City consider Gvardiol top transfer target. Has been on the list since last year. Talks have already taken place. Defender is keen on the move. Leipzig only sell for a huge fee.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of news on that last night as well.
Yeah,
so that's no real surprise.
Jack Garner started dropping bombs, innit?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, that's looking like it's probably going to happen, man.
Here we
If
go.
we want to sustain our success and keep it going without going through a year that say Liverpool had just right now, you need to start buying players like that. You need to keep young, hungry players coming in who seem to have the quality as well. So someone like Vardiol, who hasn't experienced major success but is quite clearly a top footballer, bringing him in and adding his hunger, because there is always going to be a fear that thing of the hunger going down, the motivation going down because they've won it all. It does linger. It is something that the players and the management team are going to have to try and prevent. So bringing in your Vardiol is only going to help, and no wonder he's going to cost a bomb, because he's a future one of the best centre halves in the world, probably.
Yeah, looking like a future star, isn't it?
Are we? If someone misses the parade tonight, are we saying they're going? Because I remember last year, Jesus wasn't there, Sterling wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone was like, "It means nothing. It means nothing." And then boom, they both left.
Did one of them not have a kid though? Is that what?
No, there was loads of speculation, because that's what people were saying. People were like,
speculation
"Oh
about
no,
Sterling, wasn't it? Like
personal issues and all this kind of shit." But it was probably due to the fact that they were going. So if someone, say Laporte's not there tonight, or Gundogan's not there, Gundogan will obviously be there. But you know what I mean? If they're not there, speculation will be rife.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Well, even if you were going, you'd still go to the parade, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I would.
Yeah.
You
celebrate the success, innit?
Jesus and Sterling didn't go last year.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's true. The thing before I was saying about Depot Mayfield is it's confirmed. It is. Sam Lee came out and it said that it's with the club staff. So all the players are having another party tonight with all the staff. So that's why they got like a decent venue for it. MVP Hardball with a 5-month says, so is the Champions League trophy gold because we did not lose a match?
I don't think
That's not a thing. In the Prem, yeah, because it's like 38 game season, then obviously Arsenal got their gold Premier League trophy, but nah.
Surely that's been done before.
Surely people win the Champions League and don't lose games.
Well, it's only like 12 matches or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I swear Arsenal requested a gold trophy. They weren't given it. They requested it and said we want a gold trophy for going invincible. So we should go and start requesting gold trophies. I want a gold Champions League trophy. Put in a request.
Murrell says, I'm saying it's gold.
It is gold. The inside of it's gold.
Do we get a star above our badge?
Yeah, do we? That's a genuine question. Do we get one now?
Bring back the eagle, innit?
Yeah, we win 2 more Champions Leagues. Eagle badge come back, innit? Because it'll actually mean something then. And them stars could actually, because they were legit just for design. Them stars, weren't they?
Yeah, they meant
there's
nothing,
legit nothing to it. Them stars are for design purposes only, which is just mad. Jeremy McCune with a 5-star. I need to hit transfer market for a new liver after this weekend. I'm still hungover. Yes. A lot of the tweets about like the partying and the party tonight and stuff is all about Jack Grealish's liver as well. And someone said Jack Grealish will be hungover till Christmas. Grealish having a heavy session.
He's going to play for England next week. He's away with England the next week or two, isn't he?
Whether or not he makes that, I don't know. 5 Man City players injured.
I swear they've all been called up, man. I swear they've all been called up to England squad for games in the next week or two.
I'd be asking.
I'm pulling out that, mate. If I'm
same. My hamstrings, I've pulled it. You know what I mean?
This is what Pep Guardiola was going a little bit sick at after the game.
Oh, yeah, because he said it's just too much, innit?
Yeah, so when are the fixtures? England fixtures. The next fixture is 16th of June.
Yeah, there's qualifiers next week.
4 days.
That is a disgrace, man. That is a joke.
Ireland are playing this Friday.
England are playing on Friday, innit, against Malta. That is a piss take.
They got to be dropping out of that.
Any City player that's in that England squad, I'm pulling out, man. I'm like, they're playing Malta and then they're playing North Macedonia.
I'm dropping out rapid, mate.
And the City, England have already won sort of 2. You know, let Harry Maguire take the reins, isn't it?
Yeah, fight for a transfer.
Yeah.
That is a joke, man. Who schedules this shit?
It's crazy, isn't it? It's so hectic. At the Chicago, when's the parade? It's 6:30, mate. And it was Bacon. Yes, Andy with a 31 months says, does anyone have any empathy for Laporte? Not done much wrong, really. Yeah, will obviously be sold. Yeah, Laporte's going to go. I gutted he's leaving, but it is what it is. He deserves to be playing football week in, week out. And he's not getting it here. You
don't have to have empathy for him because it's not as if we're saying to him, "You're gone, mate. You're gone." He wants to go. He wants to go. There's nothing to feel sorry for. Like if he wants to go, he's allowed to go, and he's allowed to leave. With our grace because he's done a great job. But I said this all season: when you have 5 top center halves, it's inevitable. 1 or 2 of them is at the end of the season is going to want to go. Listen, I need to go off and be the number 1 center half somewhere. Doesn't want to be 1 of 5.
Yeah, and I think the way that Pep wants his defenders, he wants his defenders to be able to defend. And it's just a fact that Diaz is a better defender than him. Stones is a better defender than him. Ake is a better defender than him. I would say he's probably a little bit better than Akanji defensively. But he's a 4th best defender in terms of out and out defending.
Well, if you look at the team, and look at the way that Pep was speaking even yesterday, he's saying the team now loves to defend.
Yeah, I think. Let
me ask a question from a debate that I had on another show the other day with some rival fans, and I want to get the chat involved in this too because I was genuinely a bit mind blown when I found the overriding answer. Who do you think is a better defender or just out and out centre half, Aymeric Laporte or Gabriel at Arsenal?
Defender,
centre half.
Depends what team is in though.
Just out and out.
I would say okay. So I would rather have Laporte because I think he makes less big mistakes in massive games. But I think in this current City team, I think Pep would take Gabriel over Laporte. I know that might be controversial, but I do think he might take him over Laporte. But
I choose Laporte over that, over Gabriel,
because the Arsenal fan that was proposing this debate was saying that Gabriel is like head and shoulders clear of Laporte.
No, he's not.
That's completely false.
He's not.
I disagree with him. I thought Laporte's better. Yeah, you have to remember, Laporte's had some really important times, particularly at the end of last season when we had pretty well no one available at centre half. Laporte was the only one, and he limped us over the line for the last 5-6 games, and he was solid as a rock in defence at that stage. He's no bozo. I know he's great at ball playing, but he's no bozo when it comes to defending either.
OG got him up with the 2. Says off topic. Are the 23-24 jersey leaks confirmed? I have no idea, mate. Not a clue. Obviously the home kit is out in it, but and no, not looked too much into the ones. Zinnikau with a 5 said next season sounding transitional with all the outgoings. I don't see much conviction from City yet. Weird timing with Pep only having 2 years left. It's football though, isn't it? You can't sometimes that's what happens. You get more players leaving than what you actually want. And we did speak about this in our transfer show that the amount of outgoings it is a concern when you have that many outgoings because of Pep ball. Pep ball is difficult. Making changes here and there is okay because that player can get used to it. Whereas if you have loads of players leaving your first team, then it's more difficult because you've got a lot more players coming in who need to learn it. So it could be. We'll have to wait. Everyone said this year was a transitional year, and we've just fucking won a treble.
It all just depends on how many players leave. I think if Laporte leaves, Laporte's not really played that much this year, and you get Guardiola, I don't think that's an issue.
Not an issue. Yeah.
I think if Bernardo and Gundogan leave, that could be a bit of an issue. If them two and Mahrez leaves, then that becomes a little bit of a worry, a little bit of a concern. But if Mahrez stays and Bernardo and Gundogan goes, I don't think it's the end of the world. But I mean, if the thing is right, if you get Phil Foden in the middle, it will be a bit of a transition because you're completely changing the midfield, completely changing the style of the midfield for next year.
Yeah. After the rumor is obviously from yesterday is that Phil Foden will be midfield next season fully, and we're looking at wingers. Sane. I also seen, by the way, that apparently Bayern do genuinely want to sell Gnabry, Sane, and looking like Coleman.
I'd be all over Sane, mate.
Get Sane back.
Get him back, man. Get him back. See him tweeting about us, congratulating us as well.
Yeah, guy loves it, man.
He does. Bring him home.
300 million in the bank. Carlington Chrissy says. True that with 300 million from everything that we've won, innit?
300 million.
And we're already in profit from the last transfer window. Do you know what I mean? Next spend, innit?
Yeah.
Get Balotelli back. Did you see Balotelli in the pub said that he was buying everyone a pint?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a guy, man.
Next level. Did he? I'd love to know if he actually did it. I'm gonna guess he actually did it, but because he walks over and he was like, I'll buy a beer for every single one in there. That's sick.
And as well on that revenue thing, on the 300 million quid thing, City last year had a revenue of £613 million. So City have basically just earned half of last year's total revenue just off prize money.
That's crazy. That.
There's cash, man. There's cash to be spent. This summer is like an opportunity for City board to show that you can refresh successfully. You can sustain success successfully. You can go again just because you've had a serial winning team that's potentially coming to somewhat of an end. Like if we were to lose those 4 players that you've named, you can go and do it again. You can rebuild quicker than say other clubs have. Like it's taken United, they still haven't got back to where they were when Sir Alex left. Liverpool, they obviously had that massive off season this year. We now have the chance to show that you can go and do it again. So it all remains to be seen. The cash is there. It's just about recruitment.
Yeah. Lagan Cow with a 10 says, not going to pretend I'm not a bit jealous. It's not my club winning trebles, but I am happy for you lads. Yes, Lagan Cow. Yes, James says, there's no better feeling in football than winning a trophy. Never mind 3 in a year. Historic. Very, very true. Very, very true. Yes, James. Massively appreciate it, mate. Clown with 110 says, Jack's probably going to show up piss drunk and barf all over the English dressing room if he manages to show up. Not going to lie, I'm scared for my man's liver. Yeah, it's going to be a heavy party time for Jack Grealish. Anthony Ladolfi, yes, to the 5 says, have more trophies to win. I want to get the sign is now and then over and done. I don't know what that means.
I think he means he wants to get the signings done.
Oh, signings now.
Yeah.
I read it as like sign. I read it really. Yes, yeah, I think.
Yeah, he wants to get the signings done and dusted.
Yeah,
then we can
get signings done now early, then you can move forward. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way City like to do it as well. But it doesn't always end like that. P Kang with a 2 says, Bernardo is the hardest to replace. He's an engine. Yeah, it'll be difficult to replace Bernardo, but you're not going to replace Bernardo with another Bernardo. That's the only thing I always say. That you're not going to get another Bernardo, but you'll get someone else, and you just got to trust that the player that we get in, Pep knows they'll be able to do a job.
What do you make of Barella?
Everyone speaks about Barella. That's the guy that everyone always says to get in for Bernardo Silva, but I didn't see too much from last night. It wasn't like on Saturday night, but it wasn't like the best game of football to watch anyway.
Yeah, I thought he got about a little bit. Yeah, like you say, it wasn't the best game really to sort of judge him on. A lot of people have been speaking about that DiMarco. Obviously, we might be in the market for a left back. What did you make of him?
I thought he looked busy.
He did look busy.
He seemed to be always on the ball.
Did he? Yeah, but my question is, and I'm not saying yes or no to this, I'm just asking, did he look like a bit of a headless chicken? I.e., was he just running around for running around's sake, or was he running around with purpose? Did we actually...
Yeah, was there actually anything to it, or was he just...
What did he actually do? He got on the ball a lot, you are right, and he did run around a lot, but then I was like, was there any real quality there? What did he do that you, other than running around, what did he do that you made you go, you know what, yeah, he wasn't mint?
Silence is golden. Yeah, it's telling that. Yeah, it's difficult because I don't really know that. I remember obviously the header towards the end of the game as he got on that, but Lukaku saved it for us.
You think that with better players around him, and if Pep could offer him more structure to his running around, he'd be a better player again. He shows some of the qualities that Pep Guardiola really likes in players. Always wanting the ball. Pep always wants players who want to be on the ball all the time, always offering an option. So if you could get Pep to get his hands on him, offer him a bit more structure to that headless chicken vibe, then you never know, man. Like the thing with bringing in any players now to replace the ones that we're speaking about is you're not going to get a player right now who's going to come in and be as good as what we're losing. It's about finding a player who you can bring in, and Pep will make that bit better and mold him into our system and get him to adapt to what we want to do. It's not about going and getting an individually brilliant player. It's about getting someone that can come in and fit what we're trying to do. So can DiMarco fit that criteria? Can he come in adapt to what we want to do. Because the flip side of it is he can't. He could come in and start running around like a headless chicken for Manchester City. And Pep's like, yo, what are you doing, man? Stay in your position. You know, you're not meant to be over there. What are you doing the right wing?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that. Like I say, though, we're going to have to... We transfer window this summer's going to be mad. Actually mad with all the players leaving, potentially one of the biggest. Which is crazy because we're going into like this big transfer window straight off winning a treble. It'd be great to win the Premier League. Obviously, we wouldn't want to win it all again next year. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of rival fans saying, "Oh, at least it's only downhill from here for Manchester City."
Is it?
Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be.
Is it downhill?
Why is it only downhill? What? Because we've achieved the peak. You believe it's only downhill from here? Like I said a few minutes ago, if the board, the management, the recruitment team can get things done properly, we can sustain this. We can go again. Don't go anywhere. We ain't done just yet.
And as well, bro, you have to look at the competition, right? So you look around Europe. I struggle to see across Europe what European team is going to serious. Obviously, this is pre transfer window, right? But I'm looking at Real Madrid. They're losing Benzema.
Yeah,
they didn't look that good this year. We battered them last year. They need heavy investment in that squad, and they're going for Jude Bellingham, another young player who didn't really do anything against City this season. You look at Bayern Munich, again, dispatch them with ease. I don't think Italy is doing well, but have they got that next level? Unsure about that. And PSG are obviously always a threat because they have Mbappe and that, but they've just proved year after year after year that they are unable to compete when it really comes to the top level. So I think Champions League, City will go into next season the favourite for the Champions League. I think next season the Premier League is going to be really interesting because whilst you're going to get teams that are strengthening, United will strengthen, Newcastle will strengthen, they could all be in a situation where they're all sort of beating each other type thing, and if they're all taking points off each other and City can just beat most of them, we could do quite well next year in the Premier League. I think our main threat is going to come from Liverpool next season. I think Arsenal won't be challenging for the league next year. I think they'll have to cope with the Champions League. There'll be an expectation on Arsenal to win a trophy, which they've not done this year. So I don't think they'll challenge. I think United, if they get Harry Kane, will challenge for the Prem, but will they get Kane at this moment in time? I'm sure. And again, for Newcastle, I think their goal will be to get back in the top four. So I don't think they'll challenge for the Premier League this year. So I think the main threat for both the Premier League, I will say the Champions League, but they're not in the Champions League. I think the main threat for the Premier League is Liverpool. And for the Champions League, I don't know. You probably have to say if United get Kane, maybe United because he's that good. Maybe PSG. But at the moment, I look around Europe. I think the state of football in Europe at the moment it's poor. I mean, Bayern Munich just won the league in a league that they should be absolutely slamming every year. Real Madrid are moving kind of mad with the transfers and losing one of the best strikers of the last decade in Karim Benzema. So, you know, we should be aiming to go for it again. The main problem for City is the fact that we've got the World Cup in December, and that can be tricky.
Yeah, I back us when everyone's on the top form. Never mind when looking at it now, like we're highlighting there where we beat these teams. I do like I say I do think Liverpool will be back up there next year. I guess time will tell. Time will tell next season and see what's going on. It's a fresh start for a lot of teams, and never know. Like as much as they could be the same team, the improvements could still be there. Like it's like Real Madrid and that. Even if they don't get like a Benzema, they might work something out and turn into a sick team. Like obviously they are a sick team, but I mean like smash it. But it's hard to call, isn't it? It's hard to call, man. But the one thing that is for sure is we'll be up there next year. It was surely we'll be up there next year. We've got the best manager in the world, one of the best squads in the world. So, Zeno the 20 says Sane cursed. Never went past the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Please no. Oh,
is that facts?
Sane's never been past the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It could be facts that.
That's a madness if true.
That is pretty mad. Eric Bergstrom with a 5 says,
hang on, did Sané not win the Champions League in 2020?
No.
Was he?
He's never won it.
Did Bayern not win one recently?
That was the one against PSG.
Yeah, he went that summer. because he won the Super Cup. So he went that summer, but he didn't. He was at City.
Then yeah, he's cursed, mate.
That is mad, that.
That's crazy, isn't it? Eric Bergstrom said, need that Grealish celebration walk across the stage today. Inject that in my veins. Thanks, Jordy, LB, and Hugh, for all you do. Appreciate it, boys. Yes, Eric Bergstrom, mate. Massively appreciated. Messi Monkey with a 1. Yes. Ian with a 2 says, as a Liverpool fan, I guess LFC, a Liverpool fan, congrats. Hope we can scrap next year. I mean, yeah.
I think they will. I think you'll be our main threat, mate. I think Liverpool will be right back at it next year.
Yeah, I agree. I seen a Italian Stein with a 10 says, I seen a video that Pep talking to Bastoni after the game. Don't know if it's anything to look at, but if he's coming to City, please someone get him a Colgate. He says, I'll take Guardiola over Bastoni. By the way. Guardiola will be more expensive than Bastoni because Bastoni's got a release clause.
I thought Bastoni was all right, but he left a little bit to be desired for me.
He's got smelly breath.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, no, I think he looked okay. I think he played all right, but I wouldn't say that he's based on that one game, which is obviously harsh. I wouldn't say he's elite. I think that's fair to say. He looked good. He's a good player. Yeah. To bring him in as like a squad player would be very good. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's top level.
He's only 24 years old, which is pretty mad. His contract does expire in 2024. He's got a year left.
That's why apparently you can get him for 50 million.
Yeah, 40, 50 million is what I've seen. I thought it was a release clause.
Guardiola's like 80.
Or is it Barella? No, I'm sure he's got a release clause of 40 mil, but I don't know. I could be chatting shit. But I know that's where the fee was. It was around that anyway. Yeah, it's pretty mad. Like I say, transfer news now onwards is just going to pop. It's going to pop, and you can see it straight away. Champions League finishes, then instantly you get in all these all the different news about different players leaving, player incoming, stuff like that. So there's a lot to talk about in the next couple of weeks, transfers, and see where City move. I'm looking forward to seeing who we go for, and then obviously we are looking at wingers, which is good. I seen Zohib say wingers means 2 wingers that we're looking for, but I think it means we're looking at wingers, because if you put we are looking at winger, then I mean it's wingers. Like, we're looking at multiple wingers. Doesn't mean we're going to sign multiple. We're looking at multiple.
Yeah, no, I think so. I don't know. I beg we get a right-footed winger.
Yeah, a right-footed right winger would be.
I'm crying out for a right-footed winger, man.
Well, wait, but isn't Sane left-footed?
Yeah, he is. but if you get Sane if Mahrez left.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get Sane if Mahrez doesn't leave.
But like we say, that's another possibility is Riyad Mahrez leaving with Saudi in for him. Saudi for Ilkay Gundogan as well.
Saudi's moving mad.
Moving crazy, man. Al Hilal want Gundogan, don't they? So interesting to see where it goes. Other than that, there is a parade on today. The streams do go back to transfers because now football's finished, so it's easy to just move it back to transfers. But the parade is on today. For people that didn't know, it is at 6:30 is when the parade is at.
Make sure you join Hugh in it for the watch along.
Hugh being a watch along of it. Paritosh, just with a 10 gifted, gives 10 extra to series membership. Big up, man.
That's big, man.
Big up to all the people who just got them.
Go on, Paritosh.
Paritosh moving mad.
Heavy drill of that from Paritosh coming in with a 10
bomb.
Yeah,
just 10 bomb like that. Boom. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, man. Hugh doing a watch along, man. So make sure you join. If you can't make it down, obviously you don't live in town or whatever, you're not coming to the parade, then make sure you join Hugh. You can watch along with him, and obviously go through it. And it'll be good actually, because then if you've got any questions about the season or transfers, then obviously it's only Hugh in it, so you can answer pure questions. So that'd be pretty sick. But yeah, parade day. Manchester City have won the treble. It's our madness. Absolutely buzzing. We'll be back tomorrow. All 3 of us will be back tomorrow. Like I say, join Hugh later on for the watch along. It's going to be a sick one. Big up to everyone in the stream. Make sure you drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace out.
Oh, bro, wait, we can't go. We can't go.
Oh!
Tin says, can you check out French player Moussa Diaba, right wing 24? Is that the guy from Leverkusen?
Yeah.
Big Steve likes him. We
spoke about
about
him a few times.
Yeah.
But we've not had any links though.
Never links. It's always people just like saying, "Oh, let's go get him.
Yeah.
But obviously, he'll be on the list. He's surely on the list. And Austin King, man. Austin King with a $50 donation says, being out every time you've had a stream since the final, but wanted to say thanks for all the content over this insane season. Yes, Austin King, mate. Yeah. That was nearly the worst timed super chat.
Oh yeah,
50 quid
I literally have my mouse on the button which takes us back to just like the other screen, isn't it? So I was just about to press it. It's good job. It's like that's why it's good. It's like brightly coloured, isn't it? She's Austin King. It's massively appreciated, mate. Yeah, it's massively appreciated.
Man. I appreciate that.
But yeah, if we see it at the parade, we'll see it at the parade. If not, he'll see you on the watch long.
Yeah, man.
Will.
See you later.
See you in a bit.